Hey guys, welcome back. In the last exciting video, we were talking about how we're moving into the new shop. I decided not to actually film the loading and unloading of a truck because one, it's really boring, and two, it was going to take away from actual moving, and time was of the essence. It was a ridiculously hot day, and I didn't want to put my friends and family through any more than they wanted to. So let's just pretend you saw me load and unload a truck and that it was a fantastic team effort.
Go Team Venture!
What we're doing this week is we're starting to rearrange everything and put it into a place where I'm not going to be tripping over it. Try and start memorizing where things are going to be or where they are, so that I'm not looking through every box to figure out what I'm looking for and where it could be. We've got some shelves that we're going to be putting up to start storing things vertically. What else are we doing? Wow, I'm totally forgetting what else we're going to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we're going to get some internet access from Starlink, hopefully this week. That should be arriving soon. Never used it before, so it's a bit of a fun technology investigation. I've heard good things. Also, we're going to be setting up a temporary desk in the office so that I can do my day job and sit in the comfort of air conditioning. And at the end of the day, I can come out here and get all gross and sweaty and start working on the projects in the shop and everything. So all of that and more coming up on this exciting episode. Welcome back to Master of None. So right off the bat, run into a little snag. All right, the first challenge of this build out is these shelves I wanted along here, but I wanted more space available in front of that fuse box, and it doesn't work out the way I thought it would, mostly because I didn't use a tape measure to think this through. But what I'm going to do is, because I have 3 of these shelves, I want these 2 on this wall, which is the side of the office, and then I'll put the single one over there, and that'll give me plenty of room over here to have a little table for the coffee maker and whatnot. But that means I got to move all this stuff first. So all this stuff has to move yet again. And after a small laborious effort, we've got these moved over. They're centered on the wall, of course, because why not? And I think that's going to work perfectly. Much better than I was thinking before. So let's get some shelves on them. Actually, before I get the shelves on, I got to make sure it's level and isn't going to slop over. So the bad part of that is I left my levels at home. So I'm a little screwed at the moment, but we're making progress. I'll get the 3rd one in the corner, and we shall continue on.
The next day.
All right, that's level. Oh, that's level too. That's nice. That's not level. All right, got to bring this one up. After fiddling with some shims, everything was where I wanted it, and we could start putting the shelves in place. So this shelf is going to be holding all my milk crates, and I can get 3 across and 2 stacked on top of each other with this spacing, so it's just a matter of moving everything into place. These 2 shelves will be holding up the bins I got from Walmart for $7 a piece, which is really good. Taking a quick breather from the heat of the shop, I'm setting up the table for my temporary desk in the office, which has nice, wonderful air conditioning. I got this off an auction site. It was dinged up a little bit, but its long-term goal is to hold a coffee pot, so I don't need it to be perfect. Just enough to hold my laptop, tether it off my phone until the Starlink arrives, and I'm ready to do my day job. Now, before I moved anything in, I did a quick sketch of where I wanted everything to be, but that can only go so far. So I took some time to mark the floor where the bench and the walkways would be to make sure I'm not overcrowding myself before anything is set in stone. And as it turns out, I had a floor runner that fit perfectly right in front of the office here. Turning my attention to the comfort level of the office, I realized that the heat from the overall space was permeating into the office through the ceiling, so I got some insulation sheets to put in place. Alright, got to be careful with this because you might be able to see there's drywall screws poking through that OSB, and those can be pointy and sharp. So not only do I have to avoid getting snagged on those, but I have to avoid the insulation getting snagged on those. So placing this stuff is going to be a little more of a challenge because once it gets in place, it's going to be poked by those screws. It's going to ruin the facing. Hopefully that won't cause too much of a failure in the barrier, but we'll just keep going forward and see what happens. Worst case scenario, I get another layer on top of this and just spend more money. Yeah, great idea. So this is just a big panel of styrofoam, so just have to mark it and cut it with a utility knife to get it to fit into the right shape. When the crew installed the mini split, they clearly didn't spend much time cleaning up after themselves, so one of the big challenges I faced installing these installation sheets was that I didn't have a ladder tall enough to get me onto the roof, so I had to just hang over the side and wiggle as best as I could. It also meant that I couldn't tape the sheets together, which is something you should be doing, but since this was on the inside of the building, I think I was okay. But before you knew it, I had everything in place as best as possible, and it was time to install a mirror into the bathroom. 'Cause, vanity. The shop supervisor turned me on to an auction website, and I found a bunch of stuff for the shop, including this mirror, which, if I remember correctly, I only spent $12 for, so sure, why not? Who cares? It's a $12 mirror. So step one, find the studs, and the easiest way to do that is with a magnet, and just start poking around looking for the screws holding the drywall into the studs. After you find a couple, mark a space where you're going to hang the mirror, and it goes pretty quick. This mirror came with a pair of French cleats, so it was very easy to get it all set up. Maybe should have spread them out a little more. Jeez. I was paying attention. And that's covered the... Alright, well that's not great. Please remove the film prior to use. Oh, I've used it. Now what? Did I void the warranty? I may need to raise that even more. I did not think about that being covered. Or that it's all the way over on that wall. Oy. Well, good thing I'm not a professional. Alright, so a bit of good news, bad news. We've got Starlink set up. It was really easy to set up and start getting internet. Speeds are really good. I was using it for a phone call and nobody noticed that we were going into low Earth orbit for signal. So that's the good news. Bad news is, right now, it's simply sitting in the driveway of the shop. And every day I have to drag it in and out until I can get the installation. The installation is going to happen in a week and a half. So hopefully we'll get it at the top of the roof, and then I don't have to drag it in and out, and it's going to be completely unobstructed by the building, and we will rock and roll. All right, guys, that will do it for this time. I'm going to go off and do a lot of research and figure out what it's going to cost to put up a wall here, so that I can then install the desktop tables for a nice long bench, and then we'll really get the projects rolling here. So if you're not subscribed, think about clicking that button and stay on top of all the stuff I'm doing in this workshop, man cave, office, get out of the house space. I gotta come up with a better name. Galactic Headquarters. It's the Galactic Headquarters. Yeah, that works. Anyway, thanks for joining. We'll see you in the next one.